Let's talk a little bit about what we do know about Dershowiz, for instance, who makes these claims that he only traveled on the Lolita Express with his wife. What do we do know about what happened, what these powerful men did within this Epstein orbit?
What happened with Dershowitz is Virginia Giuffre submitted an affidavit and said that she had been molested by him up to approximately 6 times. And then Dershowitz went on an offensive against her 2 attorneys, Brad Edwards and Paul Cassell. And Cassell had been a former federal judge. And Dershowitz was pounding on his chest saying, I'm going to get their licenses to practice law. I'm going to make sure that they never practice law again. I only fly with my wife. She flies everywhere with me. Well, then I got the flight logs, and actually Dershowitz is taking lots of flights with girls like Tatiana and Claire, and his wife is noticeably absent from those flight logs. And in the Gawker article I wrote, he was asked, what about this girl? What about that girl? And his steel trap mind became rather rusty because he couldn't remember those girls. He's lobbied for the age of consent to be 14, regardless of someone's partner. And I think that there's somewhere where he's written that child pornography should be legal. There was a Vanity Fair article about Dershowitz or about Epstein in 2001, and Dershowitz is extolling the virtues of Jeffrey Epstein. And then he gets really quaint at the end. He goes, if Jeffrey Epstein didn't have any money, I would still eat hot dogs with him at Coney Island.